All right, here we go. Lawrence. I don't know if he's still here or not, but look, Code Geass 20th anniversary project launch. A special event will be held on December 7th, 2025. In addition, the Code Geass musical. Let's go, Code Geass musical. Yo, why would it wait? A Code Geass musical is crazy. And it's already went out. I'm not looking it up. I'm not looking it up. I don't even have faith that it's good. Plus, 13 Code Geass movies will get theatrical re-releases in January. There's 13 of these things. There's 13 Code Geass movies. It says plus 13 Code Geass movies. I think so. 13 movies? What? 5 of Akito, 4 of... Wait, what? That's crazy. There it really is 13. Bro, no offense to the other protagonists, but can they never be him? I'm baffled how the production team can believe the OG fans will care about anyone other than Loose. That's true. There's 13 of these movies? Bro, crazy. Crazy. I'm not going to the theater to go watch all 13 of these things, nor am I going to go watch one. I know I said I support everything anime, but sometimes you gotta know when to just back up. Also, Texas Hold'em shit, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And this is one of those moments where I know where to walk away. I'm not doing that. I am not. I'm good. I'm fine. 13? Bro, what? 13 Code Geass movies? I'm not over that. Alright, so the Violet Evergarden creator, Kana Katsuki? Katsuki? She has come with a new one. And it drops, I don't know when. It's called 4 Seasons. Agents of 4 Seasons. By what studio? Will this be as good as Violet Evergarden or better is the real question. Do they have a what's it called? I can like read like what it's about. I hope so. I want to read what this is about. All right, here we go. Mythical fantasy set in a world where special humans receive divine power to control 4 seasons of Earth. Well, off of the off the initial eye test, this doesn't look too bad. I like Violet Evergarden. I'll be on the lookout for it for whenever it drops. I shall be seated. Moving on, we already talked about this, but the world's biggest anime piracy streaming site, Hi Anime, is again flagged as a priority site by MPA, which compromises Disney, Netflix, Paramount, Prime Video, and Amazon MGM Studios, Sony Universal, and Warner Bros. Discovery. So basically, all the top ramen, top dogs are going after High Anime. So for that I can speak, for those who are still on there, count your days, But just know another one that is bigger and better will be back. We talked about that already. All right, so Gachi Okuta didn't hold back this week, bro. This episode, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna talk about it, but this episode was a lot. It's a really good episode, a really good episode, but it was a lot. And for the sake of one, what I will and I will not talk about, I'm not gonna talk about this one. I'm gonna speak briefly on it. It was a lot. Was it a good episode? Yes. But in the interim of things, it was a lot. Like, It was a lot. It was a lot. Here we go. Popular English dub voice actor Alex Le Alex Lee weighs in on celebrity casting within the voice acting industry. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. There's not any clips, whatever. Alex Lee, who is voicing acting roles, includes Anitu in Demon Slayer and Jenu in Soul Element, as well as Gosuyote's Jubi and Taro weighs on celebrity casting within the voice acting industry. In a new interview with The Rap, Lee was asked about the importance of having a large social media following and how it affects the opportunities. Yo, I am freaking off the sleep. Social media followings are a huge part of big production nowadays. I personally never been placed. I personally been placed on many projects, sometimes at the last minute because of celebrity, influencer, or even a singer was brought in instead. It's been frustrating when decisions are based more on numbers than on performance, because that was take away from the best possible results of the project. Personally, as an actor who really appreciates, loves art, I have nothing against celebrity or influencers or anybody if they too appreciate the art. I can hear that they've built in a lot of effort. I've worked with many of who are incredibly talented and will put no effort into the craft, but when follower counts outweigh skill, it's disappointing. Yo, big dog. If we're out to me, the social media wouldn't play such a big role, but the reality is that build a strong online presence and have become unavoidable part of my job. I do genuinely enjoy hearing my fans, connecting with them, and it's just an added layer of work to stay visible to casting, directors, and executives. I'm gonna get better at reading at 10 o'clock a.m. But anyway, yo dog, look, right? I get where he's coming from because it does suck. Like, if you don't put your blood, sweat, and tears into this anime stuff or just voice acting, whatever the case may be, you put your blood into it. You tried your hardest, you did everything you can do, you doing everything that you gotta do, and you make it to this spot, and then here comes Mr. or Mrs. Who knows what's with 1.5 million followers and takes your spot. And they may not be as good as you in this voice acting spot, but they taking your spot because they have a bigger following. And I get that. I really, really do. But in this world of who you know versus what you know, whatever the case may be, it's understandable. And it seems like he understands it as well. Yo, dog, look, I don't got the following that these people got. I gotta work a little bit harder. Is it bothersome? Yeah. But as long as they like it, I love it. That's always the motto. You like it, I love it. So shout out to Alec. Y'all wanna like do interviews. If I can like get people to do interviews myself, I would love to have interviews on here. Okay. This is more current to what we are doing. I think I got all these today. Turn up, Don Machi will have an important anime announcement tomorrow, which should have been today. So far, 5 seasons and 1 movie being animated by JC staff released. So basically, we just waiting for Don Machi to get another series or season, and yeah. So hopefully, it got announced. Hopefully, sometime I could add it to the list for the next things of news articles. But until then, we are stuck with this. Moving on. A new manga artist girl with youth drama. Kore Kate-shan. Okay. You drama about a high school girl living on a small Japanese island who aims to become a professional mangaka. Hold on, I might check this out. This looks kind of good. This is kind of alright. This looks kind of alright. This doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of alright. I'll check it out. What's it called? Yeah. Okay, I'll check this out. It doesn't look too bad. It looks a little wholesome. Looks wholesome. Looks wholesome. Next year, 2026. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We have a new Roncon TV anime, Asa Love, Normal Love with the Girls. Childhood friend rom-com by Shinya Misu about a teenage boy sitting between his two cute childhood friends struggling to decide. But wait, aren't they both way too cute? Hello, Chopper. Hey, Chopper, you want to check this out? No? Okay. Thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna check this out myself, but hey, maybe. Teenage boy sitting between his two cute childhood friends struggling to decide, but wait, they both too cute. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. This seems like my cup of tea. It might be for KK Bear. She might like this. Hiro Mashima Fairy Tail Eden Zero revealed that he is already playing his new weekly manga series. That's crazy. That is crazy. Excuse me. In addition, his currently ongoing monthly manga, Dead Rock, was only playing a short series, 15 chapters, but already has 28 chapters at this point. That's crazy. That is wild. Yo, go take a nap. Go sit down. Who made Mare? Did he make this too? I had to make sure. 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 Oh no, was it Rave Master? I think it is Rave Master. Did he make Rave Master? Nah. Actually, he did. He did. Yo, dog, look, you about 48. Yo, man, go sit down. Go sit down. You done made a lot. You done made a lot. Go sit down. All right. You got Rave Master, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Fairy Tail Zero, Fairy Tail 100 Quest. Yo, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. You can sit down for a really long time. Bro, what? What? That's crazy. All right. So I like the anime for this, but the Legend of Dororo and Hyakimaru will end the next volume 13 out December 19th of 2025. New manga version by Attack on Titan before the fall creator Satoshi Shiki based on the classic Dororo manga. So I didn't read this, nor do I plan on reading it. I just like the anime a lot. Would I have read it? Probably not. I just like the anime too much. And also, too, I don't really need any more content on it. So if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. But I don't need any more content on it. Maybe I might, but most likely probably won't. Most likely probably won't. So, but still, shout out to them. The creator, the new manga vision by the creator of that. Shout out to him. Oh, so moving on. Wow. This is just real quick. I might actually like bookmark this. But this is some of the best romance anime movies. So first one we have I Wanna Eat Your Pancreas. I think it's really good. In hindsight, or actually, my first thoughts, I didn't like this at all. And now, like really thinking about it, I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. My favorite is probably Silent Voice. I like that one a lot. Next is Your Name. Love Your Name. I'm not the biggest fan of Weathering with You, to be completely honest. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. Ocean Waves, I haven't seen, nor have I seen To the Forest of Firefly Lights. The Wind Rises, haven't seen, I don't think. Howl's Moving Castle, I could do without it. Mabo Roshi, that sounds kind of cool. And Flavors of Youth, cool. The Girl Who Leaped Through Time, I heard that's pretty good. Also, Josie, the Tiger and the Fish is really good too. I need to check that out. Whisper of the Heart, never seen that. From Up on the Poppy Hill, I've never seen that. 5 centimeters per second is really good. I love it. The Garden of Words, or what does it say? Yeah, it was Words. Never seen that. Words Pop Like Bubble Soda, that's really good too. I believe we watched that one day, but that's really good if I remember correctly. It probably is. Bubble, I've never seen Bubble. And that's it. So these are some of the best anime romance movies. If y'all know any, let me know. Let me know. I believe I did this for Shield Hero. I think Shield Hero ended with like a 7.4 out of 10. Doctor Stone ended with an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I don't think it has all the episodes. What the fuck? You guys like this art? Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know that 8.5 is pretty good though. I think it is. I think it's deserving of 8.5. I wouldn't say it's like a 9 or anything. That was crazy art, right? Say yes to the thigh review. But anyway, what was I say? Lost my shit thought. Yeah, it was pretty good though. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's anything higher than an 8, 8.5. It's just an 8.5 to me. Nothing too crazy, not too crazy, not too crazy. But still, 8.5. Wouldn't say it's a 9. I think 9 is only reserved for like some. Moving on, we have the Gotcha Kuta season 2 trailer. I'm mad they kind of broke it up like that. That's crazy. Wait, Ori Calliope made this one? That's crazy, but they kicked my girl Gara to the curb. This season, like, this is looks like it's gonna be crazy. This might get me like more into the anime. I'm not gonna lie. All it took was the last episode for me to like really start liking it. It was just honestly background fodder up until that last episode. So this might get me more interested now. I don't think I have it in the notes, but the English dub got delayed a week. So for those who are checking out the English dub, you gotta wait a week in between. And for those who don't care, obviously it's gonna drop, I believe, next Monday. That sounds about right. I could be off. I don't know. I might have the article for it. They say that action manga Kagurabashi celebrating its second anniversary was featured in the New York Times International Edition on October 6th. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't even know they had an international edition of the New York Times. Shout out to them though, expanding their reach. Also, I didn't know that was Kagurabashi's second anniversary. Do they need like a third one to get an anime? That's all I'm asking. Also too, because there's been a lot of Kagurabashi stuff. Moving on though, Spy Family season 3 is listed for 13 episodes. Episode 1 is pretty good. Not too crazy about the first episode though. As well, starting on the 1st, One Punch Man season 3 will be on these platforms: Hulu, which is about to get taken down, Crunchyroll, Bilibili, and Netflix if you are in Latin America, Australia, or New Zealand. I'm not watching this shit on Hulu. They about to cancel it anyway, make it into one thing, Disney Plus. We have our first look at Laboon for One Piece Into the Grand Line, set sail in September. I said September 2026. So far, it looks kind of cool. I'm never really big fan of animals that are animated now being it's a live action, because sometimes it doesn't translate well, and I low-key don't like how this looks, but to be honest. But hey, may or may not change my mind. Also too, when they put the Straw Hat Jolly Roger on there, how's that gonna look? So we'll just be there for when it drops. I talked about it earlier. with Demon Slayer breaking all these records. But like I said, Infinity Castle might just hit 1 billion once it drops to China. As one of the biggest markets for anime, China could push the Aniplex produce a film to the milestone, especially considering Suzume and The Boy and the Haran each earned over 100 mil with their record breaking openings. So do I think Demon Slayer will break 1 billion? Yes, if it goes to China. Do I think it will reach that Nazar 2 billion? No, because Nazar was also supported over here. It came out twice over here. It came out a few times in Japan. I mean, in Japan and China. And that's also a Chinese IP off rip. So they didn't really have to change a lot, probably. I don't know. But other than that, I can't see this double hitting 1 billion. I don't think I have anything much more to say on the topic. Just that when it hits 1 billion, I know all the anime fans are gonna go crazy. This guy at my job tells me every chance he gets that Demon Slayer has broken another record. So when he finds out that it reached 1 billion, he's definitely gonna come up to me and say, "Yo, man, you have to admit it's one of the greatest anime ever." And I'm gonna tell him, "No, I don't, because I don't think that." So moving on. We already talked about One Punch Man season 3 being on all these platforms, and last but certainly not least, Jujutsu Kaisen Execution Shibuya Incident and the Culling Game begins, coming to theaters worldwide on the 14th in the UK and Ireland. There was a list like breaking it down. It might be on here, but it broke down like where it's gonna go all around. So yeah, in North America is December 5th. I'm not good at days of the week, so let's see when December 5th is. That is a Friday. So maybe I'll go see it opening day, and if I don't, well, I'm gonna see it eventually. But yeah. Hello, Chopper. Get out the way. And that's it. I don't think there's any more anime news.